Hi, I'm Rob Neal, here with Peter Bakker. We're forced to be here together. A friend of ours started the Rio Pinar here, and Peter came across and is doing a lot of instructional work here. His background is varied from running junior academy programs and on his own and with other people, and now he's going to build up the junior academy here. We're here. So, Peter, why would you choose to use ELVA when you've got all that stuff going on?
ELVA is going to show you things that you can't see from the other technology. You know, from all the launch monitors, you're looking at ball flight and then you're working backwards to what the body's doing. With video, you can't see everything and you can't measure anything because you can see it. I can see something's wrong with my left knee, for example, or my hips don't quite work the way they should, and I've been fighting this for 30 years as a player, but I can't justify, I can't quantify what actually is happening.
So tell me a little bit about this ELVA technology. We got cameras here. Whereabouts are they, Peter? You just point them out.
6 cameras, high in front, backwards and behind you. One face on, one down the line, and then 2 up high behind me.
Right.
And they're going to record at, I think it's 300 frames per second.
255.
255 frames per second. They're going to record, and then they're going to take all this data, send it back to me. I'll probably get it in about 20 seconds. And then I can see exactly which part of my body I want to measure and how's that going to help my golf swing.
Why don't you kind of demonstrate your go-to swing for me here?
It's going to be a knockdown. I'm going to move it back in the stance. I'm going to get the weight forward. I'm just going to punch it in there, make sure it goes where I want it to go.
All right, so what we're going to do now, Peter, is look at the video. Okay. We can have a look at your left knee at impact here. Pretty soft next to that's what you said to me.
That's
like
exactly.
It always stays soft down here, and I don't get the extension that I need to get, right?
And you can see on the graph there at P7, my left knee freezes. It stops.
It stops, and then finally...
And it goes again, but that's just enough time for my hands to get involved, and if my hands don't get involved, it's going right, and if my hands get involved too much, it's going left.
Yeah, okay. And if we look at the height of your pelvis, how much does it drop and come up? You can see on the backswing, it drops a couple of centimeters or about an inch, which is normal.
Yeah.
And then it
doesn't come back up.
It doesn't come back up. We need it up earlier. All right. And so that's one of the things that you had said was a thing. A thorn in your side. Now we have numbers to know how much it needs to come up. So if I go back to the iPad here, and I go to an earlier swing that you made, the very initial swing, and I look at P7, your pelvis lift was
negative.
Negative. So it didn't even get back to where you were at setup. All right. And on that last swing, it was even worse. So if I go to here and I go to P7 again, on that last swing, it was
it went down.
It was even worse, 1.5 centimeters, or best part of 3/4 of an inch lower than when you started. Okay. So I want you to try one, Peter. Now, and it's for demonstration purposes. We're not worried about where the ball goes. I want you to see if, as you come through, you can extend your left leg sooner, so that your pelvis is rising more at impact. All right.
Okay. Let me try it. So now you want me to raise my pelvis as high as I can. Okay.
And that looked really nice, actually. But we'll know for sure when we look at impact. Of course, if we look at that last swing at P7,
0
lift, and that would be absolutely perfect for an iron to get back to the same height as you were at setup. Now with a driver, it'd probably be even higher. Yeah. So you've got some quantification of that already. We've got a quick graph up there. You could use other measures as well. You might want to look at the knee angle. That would be another indicator of how well you managed to rise. Or maybe it's a little bit further up the chain, but you might want to see where the center of the chest is as well,
moves
or
up.
if the head moved up.
moving up.
And that's a common misconception, that your head should be moving down. No, it'll go down on the backswing, but every good player I've measured, it's moving up as they go through impact. And so, and there's the true data now that we've got.
Okay.
So at impact,
Well, I can see the lead left knee is not a stall out anymore.
Yep.
The pelvis is still wanting to jump, but it happened after P7.
Yep.
It dropped down, so it's stabilized. So it must be something to do with how my butt muscles or glutes or thighs or something
Yep.
physically there is hindering me, but at least it's measurable.
Yep.
And once it's measurable, I can train it. I can sit here and hit balls and watch the numbers and just see how they change.
I think quantification to provide you with great information to hone the feels and get confident about what you're doing, rather than only relying on what the launch monitor says the club delivery was or what the ball did in reaction to that. I liken it to a little bit like this, Peter. If you've got a child in school and the teacher says, oh, little Johnny's doing really well. Oh, yeah, he's doing great, but never give you any feedback other than, yeah, he's doing great, but at the end of the year he fails his maths exam. You go, but you told me all along he was doing well. But you had no measures of that. Yeah. So now we actually have measures of it, and you can go, okay, I didn't get improvement. Why? I did get improvement, keep doing it.
Yeah. I still think you need a golf coach. You need somebody to go in, decipher these numbers and say, these are the 2 or 3 most important numbers that's going to change your life in the future. And then you've got to go work on those numbers and get those pieces moving better.
That's great. Peter.
Awesome.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Awesome to see you.
Thank you.